Chapter 15. Plan. Even though it was Saturday, having quit my job yesterday, I woke up early. I drank a bit of strong zero, so my head hurts, but that's nothing some recovery magic can't fix. I have breakfast as normal and enjoy a coffee afterwards. Let's start thinking about how we're going to develop our village in the other world, shall we? Yes. Understood, Meow. The reason I got up early today was because we decided to have this meeting. What do you think the role of a village chief should be? I don't know, Meow. I leave these matters to Ruri, Meow. Well, she's more of a demon than a cat, I suppose. So what do you think, Ruri? In that world's village, the village chief doesn't have a set job like here. To put it frankly, even a dictatorship could work. Essentially, Tatsuya-san can do as he pleases. What? Is that all right? Of course, there are limits. That's why we have Monica. So conversely, if we handle Monica well, a dictatorship could be possible. After all, it's a remote area, far from the royal capital. So, it's technically possible. I'm not sure I'd go that far. Too risky, and I'm not interested in power. It doesn't have to be a major city. Right. Initially, we should consider what kind of village we'd like it to be. That makes sense. What kind of village? Perhaps just a normal, safe village where people can live their lives? Ruri is jotting down notes on a tablet. I had bought this tablet for work, but since it's no longer in use, I handed it down to Ruri. When you say normal, which normal are you talking about, Meow? The ordinary things in this world might be considered extraordinary in that one, Meow. They have magic and magical tools, but no electricity or running water, Meow. Miriam inquires, now that I think about it, I'm only familiar with that one village from the alternate world. What exactly are magical tools? They are akin to our world's water supply and electric lights. You can find them in the house just beyond that portal. That reminds me, there was something... Now that I think about it, that house is in another world, so it wouldn't be connected to the water pipes or electricity. Is it possible to install such utilities there? You can, but it's quite costly. Big towns might have them, but rural villages don't. Ruri responds, got it. So they use money there too. I guess farming is a primary way to earn it, right? That's right. There might be other ways, but that seems like the first step. What if we sold items from our world there? Things like sugar or pepper, perhaps. During the Age of Discovery, pepper fetched a price equal to gold, or so they say. Goods with an unknown source might be risky. However, introducing seeds from our world and cultivating them there could work. If they're found growing, we can just say we decided to raise them. But is that environmentally sound? Introducing foreign species has its own set of problems? Let's include that in our list of options for now. I guess a certain amount of experimentation will be necessary. Understood. Ruri takes notes. So, should we aim to make enough money to make this spot as lively as a town from that world? Well, it doesn't have to develop that far, but we'll have to consider the villagers' wishes. We can't decide how far to go yet. At any rate, things can't stay as they are now. To be frank, it's harsh. I can't live a leisurely life. That means we should aim for some degree of development. That's right. Progressing steadily, one step at a time. Next, we should discuss the challenges we've noticed around the village. Yeah. What did you think, Ruri? I'm sorry. It's all critical. Labor force, productivity. To be honest, we're at a level where collapse could happen at any moment. Yeah, I feel the same way. I think the lack of farmland is the biggest issue. Is it enough to support 30 people? Actually, they get aid from the government. Initially, we are unable to produce anything at all, and without this support, we would face starvation. So it's like a subsidy for a pioneering venture. It doesn't seem like there's much of it, though. How long will the assistance last? I've heard it's for 3 years. Since the village was established 2 years ago, it might be nearing time for discontinuation. So basically, we'll monitor the situation for roughly 3 years, and if it proves futile, we'll shut the operation down. Will there be problems if we stay like this? Perhaps. If there's a chance of success, an extension could be on the table, but it doesn't seem promising. Yet, even if the aid is terminated, Tatsuya-san could finance the project. As long as there's something to eat, be it wheat or rice, providing such assistance should suffice. I think I'll be able to get that level of income from the Timer Association. Is it okay to just act on my own like that? Of course, once it becomes an official village, you'll need to pay taxes, but you could be recognized as a lord if you apply. So, making a profit once the village is established and tax revenue increases would be great, huh? I get it. No matter how much I'm willing to help, there's a limit. They need to be self-sufficient. Otherwise, it's tough. I could be killed by demons, or die from disease or accidents. If that happens, everyone would be left in the streets. It's highly unlikely that Tatsuya would end up like that, but we have to consider the possibility of the worst-case scenario. It's necessary to promote independence. Lending strength without fostering self-reliance is just like treating one as livestock. Stab. Ruri's innocent, perfectly aimed blow hits me right in the heart. Well, at least I'm not a corporate drone anymore. So what shall we do concretely? We should start by boosting productivity. Boosting productivity, it does sound a bit like a game, but I can't really call it a game when I'm actually responsible for the lives of 30 people. We can use magic for tasks like cutting down trees and expanding our lands, meow. Cut them with wind magic and turn the soil with earth magic, meow. It'll be quick, meow. Is that feasible? You might as well learn it from Ruri, meow. So it's me who's going to do it. No, this too is part of magical training. By the way, I noticed in the other world, is there a scarcity of iron? The axes are metal, but the hoes seem to be made of wood, right? I wondered how they managed to work with those. It's not that there's a shortage per se, but it doesn't reach the frontier. Those are likely self-made. I imagine logging, uprooting, tilling the fields and building houses must be difficult. Nah, maybe I should head to the home center and get what's needed. It could be a bit costly, but it's worth it for something that will last a long time. And it's not like it's very expensive. All right. How are your savings? You won't get your exorcist income until next month, right? Yeah, I've got that much covered at least. I don't have a girlfriend and my only hobby is fishing, which gives me some leeway in my solitary life. Plus, I haven't been able to go fishing lately. So, shall we make a trip to the home center? Yeah, let's do that. I'm coming too, meow. With our plans made, we got ready and left the house.